All right. So, hi everyone. Welcome back to the session and very good evening to all of you. I hope everyone is good. Okay. So, this is another session of daily PIB and we are having 4 to 5 news to cover today. Okay. So, the first news we're going to cover here includes that DBS Bank is the one who've been given the status of being Global Bank of the Year 2025. And this is not one, magazine who has recognized it. This is the multiple magazines who've recognized status, who've given this status to this DBS Bank, right? So super important, again, super important from phase one perspective, okay? Along with that, next news says that ZSI is the one who've discovered 2 new jumping spider species in Meghalaya. Okay, so again, important from phase 1 perspective only. There are chances a question can be asked in paper 1. Okay, next question says Germany is the one who won FIH Men's Junior Hockey World Cup 2025. Again, telling you, now such questions who are related with sports, such questions get asked in phase 1 here. Okay, so again, super important from phase 1 only. Okay. All right. Next initiative where Gujarat is the one who recently launched Smart Blue Harbors initiative just to promote betterment in the lives of farmers, just to promote betterment in the this infrastructure in the connectivity part here, right? That is what is the significance. So they can directly ask you in phase 1 that which state is the one who've launched the Smart Blue Harbor initiative, right? And they can ask you such related information as well. So again, important from phase 1 only. Next news says that UNICEF Day 2025 has been celebrated. We'll get to know, hi, very good evening. We'll get to know that what are the other perspectives associated with it, right? We'll get to know what is the theme. We'll get to know what is the importance of UNICEF and maybe other information associated with that, right? So again, important from phase 1 only. And then at last, there's a news that Arton Capital Passport Index 2025 has been released, right? Now, they can ask you what is the score that has been given to India, right? They can ask you the score associated with India. And, what are the standards which have been set before analyzation of this index here, before giving ranks to various of the nations, what are the standards which have been set, right? So these are the many news which we are going to cover today. Mostly it is important, most of the news are important from phase 1 perspective only. And yes, at last, we'll try to solve questions together. All right. Okay. So all of the new joinees here, this is the link of my Telegram channel, which is Economy with Payal. So every new joiner can join it. Again, repeating, this is Economy with Payal. All right. The first news, DPS is the one who've been recognized, who've been named as Global Bank for the year 2025, right? Again, telling you this is super, super important from phase 1 perspective only. What is the award title? That is Global Bank of the Year 2025. And when I talk about the awarding body here, okay, so the banker is the one who have awarded. This is the awarding body, okay. And of course, the publication has been there, of the Financial Times Group. And as I told you, this is not the single one who have recognized this success, but this recognition has been given by multiple banks, as in by multiple associations, by multiple publications here, okay. Now, when I talk about DBS Bank here, it is more associated. Its bank origin is from there, is specifically from Singapore. So they can ask you that, DBS Bank is having, origin from where? So remember, it is having origin from Singapore here, okay. And why there is a distribution taken place and what was the conference where we have seen this distribution? So remember, they were celebrating. The award event was named as Annual Bank of the Year Awards 2025. The venue was London, UK. And there, this announcement was made that yes, DBS is the one who've been recognized as what? That is, Global Bank here. Okay. And when I talk about the success here, this is not all of a sudden, and this is not the first time success specifically of DBS Bank, right? Now, the Global Bank of the Year this is a title which has been earned by DBS Bank, right? And this title has not been earned for the first time. This title has been earned, 3 times here. So this is a third global win that is associated with DBS Bank here, right? So this is the significance of the win here. So this is again telling you this is not for the first time it has achieved. Again telling you this is not consecutively achieved, but yes, third time it has achieved the success. When I talk about the prior years, so yes, in 2018, it was for the first time that DBS Bank achieved this status. Then it was in 2021, and now finally it is in 2025 again, where it has achieved this success here. Okay, so this is what is part of it. So again, just focusing on each and everything here. This is again telling you big bank which is more associated, where is origin taking place. That is, of course, I've told you, it is based in Singapore here, right? So one status, one big event has taken place where the status has been achieved by DBS Bank here. That is Global Bank of the Year 2025. And this is for the first time that this win has been earned by DBS Bank here. Okay. Now, when I tell you that, the association within, when I tell you that, what are the specifications or how many participants specifically were there. So remember, total participating banks were 294. Total countries that have been covered is 132. And multiple banking categories were evaluated here. And after the proper filtration, of course, this is the one which has been recognized here. Okay. Now, it includes additional award which has been won by DBS as well. So, just remember, this is not only one, as in एक ही जो है वो इनको status नहीं मिला है, एक ही जो recognition है, that is not given to it. But yes, it has been given with multiple status here, right? So remember, now DBS is the one who holds two most of the recognition, two most of the prestigious status, right? Who earns most. Okay, so I'll check the mail and I'll revert back. Okay, I've not checked that yet. I'll check the mail and I'll revert back. Okay, all right, thank you. Okay, so we're just specifically talking about the DBS Bank here. Now, they are the one who's celebrating double champs, right? Who's celebrating the double success here. The first status I've already told you. Second status is what? The second prestigious status that has been earned by this particular bank is the status of best bank as well, right? So one, I've already told you, Global Bank of the Year. And next, you can clearly see we are having other aspects also. And the publication has been Euro Money. Okay. So as I told you before I started this particular topic as well, now the recognition and the prestigious award distribution, the recognition has been given by multiple magazines, as in multiple publications here, right? So that is what is the reason behind, and that is what is the success that has been earned by DBS Bank here. Now, these two recognitions which I have already told you are the separate one, but other than that, we are having other recognitions as in trophies of the year as well that they took home, right? Asia Bank of the Year, Singapore Bank of the Year, Investment Bank of the Year, Asia Investment Bank of the Year, Financial Institutions Group, and first ever Investment Bank of the Year title as well. So these are the many, of course, additional one, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 additional, categories, 5 additional prestigious recognition which has been earned by DBS Bank here. And separately, I've told you about the two here. Okay, so Global Bank ho gaya, aur jo separately मैंने दो बताए, that is another one. Okay. Okay, so this is about the concurrent, global titles which has held in 2025 only. Again, telling you these are the concurrent titles, global titles which have been earned in 2025 only. Best Bank, the banker, and Best Bank Euro Money is the one, right? So this is what is the publication associated, and this is what is the success that has been earned by DBS Bank here, right? So I hope you people will remember it always. Okay, so even if you people get a question on it, so always remember every thing that I've told you, as in every associated success with DBS Bank here that I've told you. Any of the question can be asked from this particular portion. Most chances are there they can ask you direct questions here. Okay, all right, so this is the exam focused key facts here. Remember, bank का name क्या है? DBS Bank है. किसके साथ associated है? It is associated with Singapore. And the award that is won recently, this is Global Bank of the Year 2025. Who is the awarding body? That is the banker, and venue has been London, UK. In total 3 categories jo hai it has won. And I've told you about the rest of the prestigious titles which have been earned, which DBS Bank has taken home along with that, right? So this is what is the entire news. Next news says ZSI is the one who discovered 2 new jumping spider species in Meghalaya. Okay, so they can ask you that what are those 2 species? Most chances are there that direct question can be asked from this particular portion. Okay, so there is a new discovery. The institution, of course, ZSI is the one, Zoological Survey of India, and this is the one which takes care, and this is the one which manages and monitors everything associated with animals mostly. Okay. Now, this is about the nature of the discovery here. So, two new jumping spider species have been found out and which were not recognized before, right? They were never recognized before. For the first time, they are recognized now, right? And unlike other species of spiders, where they create web, right, they wait for their prey to come and get stuck in that particular web, and they jump on it, and of course they catch that web and then eat it, right? So this is how the normal kind of process through which spiders usually catches its prey, right? Now, unlike that, they're having their own unique way, right? Their eyesights are, of course, so unique in nature. They're so sharp in nature, and the speed, and they are actually having uniqueness as compared to other, as in normal Spider-Mans also, right? The location has been Meghalaya, Northeast India. Now, when I talk about the biographic significance of it, so clearly remember it's a part of Indo-Burma biodiversity hotspot, right? Now, this is about the exam-oriented snapshots here. You clearly remember, okay, if you people, if they ask you specifically that what are the species which have been discovered here, so this is Esemonia dentus and Coletus nongvar as well, right? So these are the two species which have been found out. Again, repeating, Esemonia dentus and Coletus nongvar, right? Now, this is more associated with which family? That is Saltaceae family here. The region is Meghalaya. Okay, so this much information is just more than enough if they ask you direct question. Now, let's jump onto the journal, and let's jump onto the publication details as well, because we found out that this is the discovery that has been done, right? But from where we got about it, from where we got to know about it. So this was present in journal, in one of the journals, which is Zootoxa. Okay, this was present in one international journal which is known as Zootoxa, where there was a clear-cut information written that two new species have been found out, right? So this is just for your general understanding, but what is more important from the examination perspective and for you people to know about it is this much only, right? So if they ask you a question, more chances are there that they're going to ask you direct question on it, and just remember about this information which I've already given you. Okay, now when I talk about the family characteristics here, so their hunting strategy is of course very unique in nature, right? As I told you, unlike the other species, unlike the other species of spiders here, right, where they create web, they wait for their prey to come, and then when it gets attached to that, it gets stuck there in the web that have been created by the spiders there, and then they then only they hunt that their prey here. So ये जो स्टाइल है या फिर जो बाकी स्पाइडर्स का स्टाइल है, ये इनका जो स्टाइल है हंटिंग का, ये थोड़ा सा दैट इज लिटिल डिफरेंट है, राइट? एंड दैट इज देयर यूनिकनेस एज वेल, राइट? सो नो वेब कैप्चर, एज इन नो प्रे कैप्चर वेब्स आर हियर, but their speed, their eyesight, that is their sharp eyesight, is so unique in nature that they can directly hunt their prey, right? So that is what is part of it, and that is the significance of these two spiders which have been found out recently here. So they are having highly developed eyesight, which they use and they try to catch their prey. Now this is species wise details. Okay, the first is Esemonia dentus, which is genus status in India. This is third reported species of genus Esemonia. And when I talk about the etymology associated with it, that is dentus, it means the Latin word. When I talk about dentus here, the dentus is a word which is more associated with tooth. Okay, so it's a kind, why there is a significance of why we're using this word, that is tooth here. So it clearly says that there's a reference to the tooth-like projection on the male palpal femur. Okay, that is the reason there is an association which has been made here. Next, we are having this morphological features as well, because there is a significance, there is a diversity between male and female as well, right? So if you want to recognize, for example, if you want to recognize this, Esemonia dentus, that, in Esemonia dentus, who's the one who's male and who's the one who's female. So how you will be able to recognize that? So always remember, male body mein, there is a greenish brown body and V-shaped pale yellow abdominal marking is there. Whereas if I talk about females, so the body is creamy white body and black patterning is also done there, right? So this is about the significance if anyone wants to recognize the difference between male and female here. Okay, another part, that is Coletus nongvar, right? Now the genus status in India is the second Indian species of oriental genus Coletus, and etymology is being named after Gongwar village, that is Khasi Hills, okay, which is associated with Khasi Hills. Now these are the features here. So carapace oval shaped है, reddish brown color है, okay, in both of the male, like in both of the sexes here, either male or female, in both of the sexes, same kind of features you people will be able to see. An abdomen that is light brown and creamy longitudinal band has been made there, and 5 chevron shaped patches are also there. Okay, so this is what is the significance. If anyone wants to signify, if anyone wants to recognize these colitis longior, these are the features you people will be able to see there, right? Now again, in male and female, features are all same, right? And this is about the significance of the discovery. If something is recognized for the first period of time, that is of course very significant for that entire environment, for that entire economy also. It is going to strengthen the documentation specifically of Indo-Burma hotspot fauna, okay, and that is what is the significance here. Now what are the recent spider records from Meghalaya? If you people remember, हमने इसको पहले भी discuss करा था, ठीक है? A few days back we discussed these things, that new species have been described, and we discussed about this thing in May 2025 as well, that few species have been recognized, few species have been found out, and that was recognized as first ever in the Indian records here. So that is all about this news here. Okay. Next news says that Germany is the one who won FIH Men's Junior Hockey World Cup 2025. Again, information is important from phase 1 perspective only. Information is important from phase 1 perspective only. You can clearly see the event is FIH Men's Junior Hockey World Cup 2025. Who is the one who's an organizing body here? That is International Hockey Federation. Okay. Category कौन सी है? Men's under 21 category है. Who is the host country? That is India only. Host state कौन सा है? Tamil Nadu है. So they can ask you questions on it, right? They can ask you who is the host state. They can ask you where it has taken place. So remember India, Tamil Nadu, India. Okay. So who's the organizing body here? That is FIH, right? Again repeating, International Hockey Federation is the one. Which event I'm talking about? That is Men's Junior Hockey World Cup 2025. So super important. They can ask you one question on it, right? So when I talk about the venues here, मैं राधा कृष्णन हॉकी स्टेडियम में हुआ था, लोकेशन जो है चेन्नई तमिलनाडु है. मदुराई इंटरनेशनल हॉकी स्टेडियम में हुआ था, लोकेशन जो है मदुराई तमिलनाडु है. ठीक है, तो इसको याद रखना, जो वेन्यूज है उसको याद रखना बहुत ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है. अब इसके परस्पेक्टिव से इट इज ऑल्सो वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टू नो दैट व्हाट इज द रैंक दैट हैज बीन गिवन टू इंडिया and how many medals have been won by India here, right? So remember, these were the finalists: Germany, Spain, and regulation time score has been 1-1 draw only. Result method has been shootout, and the shootout score was Germany 3 and Spain 2, and the champion was Germany, right? So this is the one who's the first ranker here, right? So Germany is the first ranker who has taken gold. Spain is the second ranker who's taken silver, and India is the third ranker who's taken bronze. Okay, these are the medal winners. So they can ask you which is the rank earned by India. So remember, third. Okay, so this is what is more than enough from the examination perspective here. So this is for the 8th time this title has been earned here, and bronze medal match जो bronze medal है वो किसने लिया है? That is taken by India. And the competition was with whom? That is Argentina only, right? So of course we won, and we won with 4-2 scores here. And of course we were the one who have won here, and we were the one who've been ranked as third. We are the one who have got that bronze medal as well, right? So these are the scorers here: Ankit Pal 49, Manmeet Singh 52, Sharda Anand Tiwari 57, and Anmol Eka 58, right? So this is something which is just more than enough from the examination perspective. And this is the 5th place match as well. So अगर मैं teams की बात करूँ, Belgium, Netherlands, and जो scores है that has been 3-3 draw only. अगर मैं results की बात करूँ, so Belgium is the one who won it, and that too with 4-3. That is of course shootout here. Okay. And these are the recognitions which have been given here. Indian players, of course, 5 lakh each has been given. And if I talk about the support staff here, that is 2.5 lakh each has been given here, right? So more than enough. This much of information is the one which can be asked in the paper as well, right? So direct question is going to be asked. Okay. Next important information, next important news. Again, having high chance a question can be asked in phase 1 here. So they can ask you that which state is the one who launched Smart Blue Harbors initiative. Remember, Gujarat is the one, right? So again, telling you direct question can be asked in phase 1 to you people. Okay. All right. So what is the nature of the initiative? Basically, we are talking about making our harbor system very strong. So it is dealing more with the blue economy here, right? It is more dealing with blue economy here. तो इनिशिएटिव का बेसिकली नाम क्या है? यू कैन क्लियरली सी इट इज अबाउट स्मार्ट ब्लू हार्बर्स इनिशिएटिव, बट जो स्पेसिफिकली टॉकिंग अबाउट स्ट्रेंथनिंग द इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर एसोसिएटेड विद हार्बर सिस्टम है, राइट? अभी जो स्ट्रैटेजी का फोकस क्या है, देखो मैं हमेशा बोलती हूँ कि कोई भी अगर स्टेप इनिशिएट होता है या फिर अगर कोई भी हम कुछ किसी भी चीज को अगर हम इनिशिएट करते हैं, दैट ऑलवेज हैज रिपल इफेक्ट इन इकोनॉमी, राइट? So for example, if you're focusing on smart blue harbors for say, right, it's a kind of initiative which is being taken. It is exactly going to help us increase our connectivity. It is also going to help us to increase और to bring betterment in our infrastructure also, है ना? देखो ब्लू इकोनॉमी की अगर मैं बात कर रही हूँ तो फिशरीज में भी हेल्पफुल होगा, फार्मर्स को भी हेल्प होगा, कोस्टल इकोनॉमी भी स्ट्रेंथन होगी, फूड सिक्योरिटी एनहांसमेंट भी होगी, एंड सस्टेनेबल ब्लू इकोनॉमी भी जो है वो स्ट्रेंथन होगी, राइट? नाउ आई एम हियर मोर एसोसिएटेड विद द फार्मर फिशरीज डेवलपमेंट हियर, so that is what is part of it. Geographical coverage कौन सा है? That is western and southern coastal locations only, and since we are talking about the coastal area, so yes, we are actually talking about the coastal locations itself. All right, so who are the implementing and the partner institutions here? Indian partner, Department of Fisheries associated with it. Who is the administrative ministry? That is of course Ministry of Fisheries, Animal Husbandry and Dairying here. And international partners कौन है? FAO of the UN, right? So again telling you, हो सकता है आपको ये question पूछा जाए कि जो हमारा Smart Harbor Initiative है, which organization is the one, which international partner is the one who's helping us here? Remember, FAO is the one, that is Food and Agriculture Organization, right? Now, what is the mode of engagement? So, complete formal kind of collaboration has been done, and a kind of agreement has been signed between two of the parties here, just to strengthen the system, right? Now, the locations associated here includes Jakhau, Gujarat, and Vanakbara, Diu, and Karaikal is associated with Puducherry, as in Pondicherry here. Okay, so remember these locations. Now, this is about the exam-oriented snapshot about it, but the objectives should be very clear to all of you. See, now when I talk about the Smart Harbor mission, we are actually going to use digitalization here, technology here to strengthen the infrastructure system. Okay. So when I talk about the objectives behind it, the technologies we are going to use, because I've already told you we are going to strengthen our fisheries infrastructure. So how we will be able to strengthen that? Using technologies only, right? Using advanced technologies only. So modernization of the fisheries infrastructure will be done. Strengthening of coastal value chains will be done. Enhancement of the fisheries, fishermen livelihood will be done. And promotion and promoting of the environmentally sustainable harbor operations are also the one which are going to be done here. Okay. Along with that, I told you that this is a kind of alignment which is going to be there with the blue economy also. So I want to strengthen that system. Okay. I want to strengthen that system. I want to ensure the blue economy goes in a more strengthened manner. Okay. So that is what is part of it. Along with that, it is also very important to get to know what is the financial support, what are the other, as in financial and non-financial support, which is going to be provided here, right? Remember, the supporting scheme is Pradhan Mantri Matsya Sampada Yojana. Why? Because Matsya is the one which is more associated with fishery sector, right? Which is more associated with fisheries here. So Matsya Sampada is the one which is going to support this entire infrastructure kind of thing. What is the total financial outlay? That is 452.32. Remember that. And the purpose of funding is what? To focus on infrastructure, to strengthen my infrastructure, right? If infrastructure will be strengthened, it is going to increase connectivity as well, right? Connectivity अगर और increase होगी तो ये पूरी blue economy को और ज़्यादा strengthen करेगी. It is going to strengthen my entire blue economy, which is again going to create triple effects in an economy further. Maybe employment, right? It is going to, enhance food security as well. It is exactly going to enhance food security as well. And economy, as in it is going to contribute in the economy. It is going to strengthen my farmers as well, right? Associated with, with the fishery sector, right? So fishery sector is also going to be very strengthened. So these are the initiatives behind it. This is why one initiative has been taken, right? Okay. Next news is that UNICEF Day 2025 is celebrated here. And what is important to understand the theme, the day, and why it is important, right? So what is the purpose? Basically, there is a commemoration of the UNICEF's creation here, and we are celebrating that. An annual global observance of UNICEF Day has been observed here, right? Who's the founding authority of it? That is UNGA here. Okay, who's the founding figure here? That is Ludwig Rachman. So you people need to remember this name as well, right? Okay, so this is about the observance date significance. See, always remember, they can ask you one question on UNICEF Day as well, right? So remember, जो observance date है वो क्या है? That is December 11, 2025. And finally, we are celebrating 79th anniversary of UNICEF's establishment. Why it is important? Because UNICEF is more associated with providing security, right? It gives us the sense of security here. That is what is the significance, and that is the reason we are celebrating this UNICEF Day to the fullest, right? And it is more, again telling you, it is more associated with the security here. Which is the day, which year is the one which was associated with establishment year? That is 1946. Okay. And you people already know that was a World War time as well. So for protecting the entire economy, for ensuring food security, maybe for protecting the entire economy, as in people there who were who were specifically there, जो किसी ना किसी तरीके से जो है वो associated थे World War से, as in who faced a lot of loss in that entire war there. So this was the one which provided help to the entire economy, to the entire people to come out of that particular situation as well. So this is original name, United Nations International Children's Emergency Fund. Establishment is 1946 only, and the exact establishment date is December 11, 1946, right? So you people need to remember that. Okay, so initial mandate ensures that emergency relief was given to children during that time, right? So that is the reason I told you it is more associated with security, sense of security here, right? It is more associated with sense of security. Again telling you, this is the one which was established right after World War II also, because there were a lot many people who were specifically who had faced a lot of loss in that particular war. So of course recovery was also important. Of course, people were the one who were exactly in need of help as well. So UNICEF came into being, and UNICEF was the one who had responsibility of providing help to people. This is a little snapshot about it. All right, so this is integration into the United Nations system also. It got its permanent status in 1953 only, and of course temporary relief agency से ये permanent UN body बन गया था, and that is the reason it is more associated, and that is the reason now we're celebrating it, right? And that is the reason I'm clearly telling you it is more associated with the security that is provided specifically to children here. Okay, so this is of course, when I talk about the global recognition, so it is the one which have been recognized, which have been given with the global peace of prize as well. It was awarded to UNICEF. The date award was 1965 only, October 26, 1965, right? And why it is here? For promoting and for ensuring child welfare, right? For ensuring child welfare, this award distribution was done. For ensuring child welfare, this award distribution as well. So they also said, as in when I talk about the global economy, they also believe it's a kind of outstanding work which has been done by UNICEF here, and the contribution is of course outstanding, right? So that is what is the recognition. Now here is a tagline and brand evolution associated with it. In 2008, there was adoption of tagline which was Unite for Children, and now in 2016 there's a new introduction of the brand line here, that is for every child. Now there is an incorporation of UNICEF logo as well, right? So these are the two things which have been done in 2016. All right. So done with the UNICEF news as well. Again telling you, it is entirely important for phase 1 perspective. Okay. Next news says that Arton Capital Passport Index is released. So we'll get to know what is India's status. We'll get to know which is the one which was the first ranker here, and what are the other significance associated with that, right? So clearly see here. So it has been established by Arton Capital, Canada-based global financial advisory firm है जिसने इसको release करा है. Index का name क्या है? That is Passport Index 2025. Why it is important? Just to get to know that how which country is the one which is having the strengthened system. Okay. So this clearly say कि जो सबसे ज़्यादा strengthened passport है ना वो किसका है? UAE का है, ठीक है? And this is not for the first time it has achieved the status, but consecutively in a consecutive order for the 7th year in a proper row, it is achieving the status, right? So it clearly means from past 7 years, from past many 7 years, UAE is the one which is having the status, which is earning the status, that is world's strongest passport. And what is the score? That is 179. Okay, so it clearly means, when I try to break it down further, so visa free access has been given to 126 destinations, visa on arrival has been given to 45 destinations here, and ETA, that is electronic travel authorization, includes 8 destinations here. That is the reason we are calling it the strongest one. Okay, and these are the top rankers also. First one is UAE, right? And second one is of course Singapore and Spain. So these are the rankers which are important to remember. Now this is the India's performance. On a global perspective, we've been ranked as 67th. So agar question aata hai, according to this particular index, what is India's rank? Remember, 67th is the one. Mobility score kitna hai? That is 47, right? And visa access, as in अगर मैं visa free access की बात करूँ, कितने countries को ये provide करता है? 74 countries को provide करता है. अगर मैं global coverage की बात करूँ, so this is 37% of the entire world, right? So we've been ranked as what? That is 67th, right? Okay, now there are the bottom ranked countries also. 94th जो rank है, it has been given to Afghanistan, 93rd Syria, 92nd Iraq, and 91st Pakistan and Somalia in a joint one, right? So together they are sitting at 91st rank. So of course India ka jo rank hai, that is better, but we need to bring more improvement in that as well, right? Okay, so this is about the index background here. It was developed by Arton Capital. I've already told you the significance of it. The purpose is all very clear. I want to get to know that what is the strength of any country's passport, right? Is that providing me great mobility or not? If that is providing me great mobility, it means the government is also working on that, right? And if not, we need to question, we need to strengthen it more. So this is about the coverage. Of course, 193 United Nations member states are the one which are part of it, and 6 selected territories are also part of it, right? And this is about the ranking system which was used. See, global passport power rank, and individual passport power rank, and welcoming countries rank was also used. How many indicators were used? Basically 3: mobility, unity, and freedom. Okay, so this much information is just more than enough. What do people need to remember? The status of India and the first, second, and third rankers also. Okay, so this is on the basis of mobility score. And what it includes: visa free access, visa on arrival, and e-visas also. As in, when you reach there, you're getting your visa in how much of time, right? Okay, so this is about the world openness score as well. The definition is very clear. Real-time barometer of the of the global mobility here is associated with it. What is the 2025 score? That is 22,177. Yes, there is a change in it. There's a decline in it, but we need improvement in it, right? That is by 1.3%. All right. So this is about the top 5 countries here. Passport index ki agar main baat karu, first is the one which is UAE, which is with the mobility 179. Singapore and Spain are the second rankers here. Mobility is what? That is 175. Okay, so just remember it. This is the third ranker countries also. 18 countries are the one which have been ranked as third here, right? Belgium, France, Sweden, Germany, Netherlands, Finland, Luxembourg is the one, Italy, Denmark, Portugal, Switzerland, Greece, Austria, Malaysia, Norway, and Ireland, South Korea, Japan is also the one, right? So these are the many countries who have been ranked third here. And in a similar manner, we have fourth rankers also. So Poland, Slovenia, we are having Croatia, Slovakia, Hungary, and Estonia is also the one who have been fourth rankers here, right? And then we are having fifth ranker, and finally we are having our India also. So fifth ranker concept with the mobility score 172. We are having Malta, Romania, Czech Republic, Bulgaria, Latvia is the one, and New Zealand is also the one, right? And India's score is, as in mobility score, is 74. What is the rank? That is 67th. Okay, so just remember, this is mobility score and this is rank associated with it. Okay, so we are all done with the important kind of news here. Important अगर मैं index की बात करूँ, so mobility score जिसका improve हुआ है या फिर जो rank जिसका improve हुआ है वो है Singapore. Okay, major improvement किसने दिखाई है? Malaysia is the one who improved its status. And there is a European significance, as in European dominance as well. And this is not for the first time that European dominance is here in this particular index only. If you just pick up and see most of the indexes, you will find European dominance there. So Spain, France, Germany, Belgium, Italy are the one who are among top 20, right? And this is about the individual passport power bank as well, as in rank here. Top 3 कौन से? UAE है, Singapore है, and Spain है, ठीक है? Because this is one of the categories associated as in diversification which has been made here, right? Okay, welcoming countries में में top 3 कौन से है? First is Vietnam, and second is Ethiopia, and the third is Dominica, Palau, and Madagascar is also the one, right? So just remember it. All right, so we are all done with the news that we have covered here. Okay, now is the time of the question answers. Now you tell me that which organization released the Passport Index 2025 ranking global passport strength? Is it Henley? Is it and partners? Is it World Economic Forum, Arton Capital? Is it UNDP? Is it International Organization for Migration? Which one exactly is the one? I'm waiting for your replies, and I'll tell you which exactly is the correct answer. Which exactly is the one? Is anyone here who would like to answer this question? Is anyone here who would like to answer this question, please? No one? All right, okay. Okay, so Arton Capital, right? I've already told you this is a Canada-based global financial advisory firm that developed the Passport Index in 2014. Remember that, okay? Now, which country topped the Passport Index 2025 as the world's strongest passport? And how many now how many executive years are the one? So remember what we discussed. UAE is the one, and from how many consecutive years? That is 7 years, right? So C exactly is the correct answer. There are high chances people can get a question on it. All right. So thank you so much for joining the session. I hope the session was super useful for all of you. I have included many news which are super important for phase 1 perspective, and I hope you people got a clarity as well. All right, okay, so now I'll meet you tomorrow at the same time with important kind of news, and I hope, like, if you people are having any doubt, you people can mention that in the comment section, and of course I'll address that out. Right, thank you so much. Take care. Bye bye. Thank you.